Hi guys, in today's video we're going to be talking and discussing the retrofitting of a infrared push button control, which is a contactless method of entry and exit of a building. That's this product right here, which is part number DRB-IR-1224. This can fit any kind of standard size mattresses. So if you are retrofitting, it does come with a mattress in the kit, but if you're retrofitting, then the whole separations can fit most standard size mattresses. So first things first, I'll go through the specification of this and what is required for when you are retrofitting. So the voltage requirements, this operates on 12 to 24 volt DC, so it must be a DC supply. It's IP65, so there's a nice grommet on the back there that keeps it nice and watertight. The timer delay has a function to delay the output when you trigger the infrared beam, and that operates between 0.5 seconds to 20 seconds. The switching voltage capacity is 30 volts DC up to 1 amp, and the reaction distance for when you swipe your hand in front of that is between 5 centimeters up to 20 centimeters. And it comes with one changeover contact, normally open or normally closed, so for when you are retrofitting you have both options available. Today we're going to be using normally open because that's the way I've configured this into the push button input on my keypad, and which is releasing in turn a mag lock. So the other thing I'll kind of point out on this kit is the wiring. So it comes pre-wired with a little plug connection on the back, which makes it nice and easy for when you are connecting this in. You'll see the coloured connections there. Difficult to see, I'll bring that a bit closer. There we go. So from left to right, I've got my red, which is my positive, 12 to 24, black, negative, my yellow and white, which I'll come back to shortly. I've got my green, blue and purple. Green is normally open contact, blue is my common, and purple is my normally closed. So today all we're going to be using is the red, black, green and blue. Now the yellow and white, I said I'll come back to. Now there's two modes you can also put this in. There's a little jumper which comes with the kit to allow you to change the mode of the LED function, which is on the front of the IR display. And that will go from red to green. Now the reasoning for that is, it will tell you whether the door is open or closed. Now when you swipe your hand in front of the IR beam, by default it will go from a red LED to a green LED. But by using the jumper, sticking the jumper into the back of the IR module and using the yellow and white cables there, wiring those into a relay contact which switches the supply to this, you can use the IR display to say whether the lock is open or released or locked. So yellow will trigger the green LED, and white will be the supply for the red LED. Okay, so all we're going to be using today, like I say, is the red, black and the blue and green. So for retrofit, all I'm going to use is a few gel crimps, which are available on easygatesdirect.co.uk. I'm going to use my red and I'm going to connect that to my positive. I'm going to be using my black, connecting that to my negative. My blue, which is the common. And my green, which is the normally open. Okay, so now I'm connected up. I can tidy up these cables. I'll do that later on. And I can plug my connection back into the IR push button. It should only go in one way, which is that way. There we go. Okay, so you'll also notice on this we've got two trimmers. The left trimmer is the adjustment for the time delay. So like I say, that can be switched between 0.5 seconds up to 20 seconds. So if you need a delay on the relay output, turn that clockwise to increase the delay, counterclockwise to switch it down to the minimum. Now I've got that switched all the way down to the minimum at the moment because I kind of want an instant reaction from the maglock. If you used to turn that all the way to the maximum clockwise position, that will switch it into a toggle mode. So you can have an on-off function from the relay. The right-hand trimmer is the adjustment for the detection distance. So at the moment I've got that set to just above the minimum, so it should be really maybe about 7 centimeters. Turn that up to the maximum and you'll get up to a 20 centimeter range. Okay. The other thing I wanted to point out with this, which I should have mentioned earlier, is that for retrofitting, again, it's very useful for fitting into other kind of push buttons there, especially ones with a that you can remove the button from. As you see on the back of here, you can remove that IR sensor and replace it into other kind of push button devices. And when fitting the faceplate to the pattress, it also comes with two standard screw heads, flathead screw heads, or alternatively, it does also come with Allen key screw heads as well. So if you want it to be a bit more secure, then these would be the options to go for. Okay, so I'm just going to tidy up these cables a little bit so I can get those in the box nice and easily. And I'm going to make sure it's the right way round. Okay, now that that's fitted, I'm ready to switch on and we'll see how this works. Okay, as you can see, red LED when the lock is engaged. Pass my hand in front of that, no touch, and my lock is now released, signified by this little red LED here. And that's the infrared door release. If you've got any queries at all, please contact us via technical@easygates.co.uk. Please leave a comment below or go to manuals.easygates.co.uk for more instructions and information.